Donald Trump gets himself a job at McDonald.
So that way they'll go into the oil. And then that's good. We're going to bring them over directly to this one.
On Sunday, Donald J. Trump announced that he was looking for a job as he entered one of his favorite eateries. He most definitely is, albeit not the one he was wearing in the subsequent picture session. In order to attack his opponent and gain some credibility with the working-class voters he needs to regain the White House, Mr. Trump stopped at a McDonald's in suburban Philadelphia that was closed to the public during his visit. There, he briefly operated the fryer and gave bags of food to praise-elected drive-thru customers. Of fabricating a McDonald's summer employment offer. According to Ms. Harris's campaign, she spent the summer following her first year at Howard University in 1983 working at a McDonald's in Alameda, California. According to a friend of Ms. Harris's who spoke to the New York Times, the vice president's mother, who passed away in 2009, had informed her about the summer job years prior. Representatives at McDonald's have disregarded inquiries from the media. However, as he spoke to reporters from a drive-thru window in Feasterville, Trevose, Pennsylvania, Mr. Trump, who is infamous for making wild assumptions about the backgrounds of his political rivals without evidence, reiterated the assertion. The billionaire real estate developer's son, Mr. Trump, told reporters that he had always wanted to work at the Golden Arches. As he slipped the French fries into a shiny red container, Mr. Trump, dressed in shirt sleeves and an apron, nodded while being instructed on how to apply salt, prevent grease burns, and avoid touching the fries. He chuckled as he observed, "I've had a lot of those." As he went along, Mr. Trump repeated some of the directives he had received when it was his turn. Additionally, the procedure appeared to reassure the former president, who has stated that he appreciates the uniformity, effectiveness, and hygiene standards of national fast food businesses. At one point, he remarked with approval, "These are definitely fresh." Later on, he praised it by saying, "Never touches the human hand." A basket of freshly fried fries was soon thrown into a metal bin by him. "Take one." He asked a woman at the drive-thru what they did when a customer requested additional salt when it came time to bag the order. He tossed some salt upon golden potatoes and remarked, "I love salt." Then, after spilling some, he took a moment to toss some over his shoulder in a superstitious gesture that, had Mr. Trump been any other worker, would probably have gone unnoticed by efficiency-driven bosses. When asked if he believed that the minimum wage should be increased, Mr. Trump sidestepped the question. "Well, I believe this. These folks put in a lot of effort. They're fantastic, and I just noticed a lovely process," he remarked. The Harris campaign criticized Mr. Trump's visit to McDonald's. Campaign spokesman Joseph Kostlow stated, "Today, Donald Trump demonstrated exactly what we would witness in a second Trump term. Taking advantage of working people for his own personal gain, no matter how many staged photo ops he does, Trump has no idea what it's like to work for a living. And his entire second-term plan is to give himself, his wealthy friends, and giant corporations another massive tax cut." According to a statement from franchisee Derek Giacomontonio, who owns 8 McDonald's restaurants in the Philadelphia area, including the one that Mr. Trump visited. He welcomed the former president's visit as a chance to highlight franchise businesses and the employment they provide. The McDonald's visit marked the beginning of a full day of Pennsylvania campaign activities. Later, Mr. Trump participated in a town hall in Lancaster, which is located in the state's center. 5 audience members and the event's moderator, former ESPN anchor Sage Steele, asked Mr. Trump a series of gentle questions in front of a crowded Lancaster County Convention Center. He made inaccurate and inflated statements about immigration and crime, resurrected pledges to increase local oil and gas output, and disparaged Ms. Harris's intelligence as he babbled through campaign talking points, some of which had nothing to do with the questions he was asked. Mr. Trump cited a recent Wall Street Journal opinion piece that said he showed no sign of mental impairment in response to the Harris campaign's recent questions of his unwillingness to provide a comprehensive medical evaluation. He remarked, "She might have a cognitive issue. I don't. And I'm not 80. I'm not that close to 80." The 78-year-old former president then interrupted as Mr. Trump reiterated his request for cognitive tests for presidential contenders, a move he started making to disparage President Biden. Additionally, Mr. Trump said to reporters gathered at the Feasterville drive-thru window that he would be going to Pittsburgh to watch the Steelers play the New York Jets, standing in Philadelphia Eagles territory as a native of New York. He did not cite the team he may be supporting.